How y'all doing? Keith. Hope we back. I think, man. You know what I'm saying? Come here. And plus, you know what I'm saying? I got a crowd with the Kundalini and shit all drawn up. And, you know what I'm saying? We got the animals doing what it do. You know what I'm saying? And so, powers that work is trying more, you know what I'm saying, to stop what's bound to happen. Shit. All right, so yeah, man. The fruit is pretty much it's the most spiritual food you don't get on earth. Well, I know y'all been getting pointed to, sea moss and all that good stuff. We're gonna do a walk and talk. You know what I'm saying? Got the little homies behind us. But yeah, but that's cool. Everything coming out the water is great. Out that ocean, that's good. But at the same time, the fruit is what preserves the energy. You're not gonna have to eat as much. You're gonna have electricity. You're gonna have a lot of energy to do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? To be chilling, to hold to be able to do more things that you want to do, especially creative things. And it also is healing to you as well. And like I say, with the fruit, they hate on it. They try to make everything smell like it, but they want to talk against it, saying, "Oh, the fruit sugar is going to be too much." Everything in moderation, but you can eat about 80% fruit. You know what I'm saying? More than anything else. If you eat 80% meat, man, you're already clogged up, and this is where the whole little fallacy thing comes with the protein shit, with the meat protein. When you eating animals, think you're gonna get you one of those McRib sandwiches, and you're gonna be swollen and shit. But the reality of that situation, you're gonna have parasites up in the food. You're gonna look apart, but you're not gonna feel great. You know what I'm saying? We're about making you feel great at the same time. You ain't gonna be feeling great. You eating steak and shit, and starchy foods and things that are highly acidic forming. You're gonna have to eat them fruits. That's detoxing. That keeps everything, you know what I'm saying, running, and keeping yourself functioning. Monks see me busy right here, so they're trying to get my attention. Remember, attention is very valuable, especially with one who holds the light. It's more valuable than money. But the most I say, it's more valuable than rubies and gold and shit. So now they get the chance to come out here and see, you know what I'm saying, the energy. And that comes from honoring your temple, G. If you even put in a little bit of the work for your kundalini to repent with anything you done, I'm talking about all kind of shit. That's the way to repent. You can't just repent with money and just be like, yo, I'm saved by Jesus. You can't say all that shit, G. You know what I'm saying? You got to use, most I want to see it really, really happen. You know what I'm saying? And so you're going to have to repent by utilizing your energy, sexual energy, your chi, and not giving it up. You know what I'm saying? And basically not just watching porn. And you see these mothers trying to catch up with you. Everybody's talking about it now, like, yo, not to watch porn because they know already, but they lack the energy that it takes to be able to hold that light, that crystalline energy that Nagas possess with that melanin molecule, that 248 molecule. G, this is dealing with science and biology and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is why a lot of people they sell melatonin like a motherfucker, man. It's worth a lot. So. And melatonin, if you lack melanin, man, you're kind of fucked up in the head. It's a psychoactive chemical, you know what I mean? So then when they pair it with other type of chemicals, then you're gonna have all kind of shit going on with your natural abilities and shit. So this is why it's important to fast and to reset your energies, and also to fast off sex, man. Because damn, these mothers right now looking at me on the tree, G, and I'm just chilling, talking. So they're paying more attention to me than this beautiful ass water that you got out here. They don't even like girls anymore. And man, what I'm telling you is to heal all your trauma managed through your kundalini, you gotta become celibate for a season. A lot of people don't want to do that. They want to stay in that low self, in that earthly plane. But sooner or later, you have to give it up because you will wither away dealing with the flesh. You're getting older, And what happens when you go into the spirit realm? You haven't shook that habit of being able to want to having those sexual desires. Also eating, you'll be feeding off of things of the atmospheric food, which is like, yeah, spirits, they do feed. They suckle off of shit. It's other humans, mortals, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But the correct way is to eat the S or the ether off of the food that was made for, the high vibratory energies, like fruits and veggies and shit like that. The higher vibratory spirits that are in the atmosphere, they eat off of those energies, whereas the low vibratory energies, they stay around the slaughterhouses and shit. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be a time that's not gonna be cool no more. You know, slaughterhouses ain't gonna be cool no more, G. Nobody's not gonna like that shit. The smell of it, you having to kill a whole damn cow to hang it upside down and watch it drip. Nobody can even watch that shit. Unless you just lack, you know, some type of spirit, a soul, a connection to the creator. The soul is the connection to the creator. If you lack that and just watching the animal just shake to death and die, you know, that's horrible, G. That's really horrible. I'm just letting you know that. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you like it, you can do it yourself. You know, and those who like it with you, you do that. But with the fruit, they want to hate on the fruit because they know it's going to get you into a whole high spiritual vibe. Nobody's not really talking about that. Not even Dr. Sabian. You know, he's talking about healing certain things. So healing, you have to go to certain environments to heal. You can't just heal and then go back to your old ass environment and the cold and shit. You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, you got arthritis shit back again, you know, or whatever your bones are decalcified that you got healed when you went down to go to like Dr. Sabi's camp or whatever, where the tropical energy healed you up and shit. Now, naturally, you need to go there and get to the tropical energy yourself. Eat the foods that's there, right there, yourself. That's coming right up from the earth. You know what I'm saying? So the water flows through the ground through our volcanic tunnels with all these minerals on these rocks and these lava stones and shit. It's all in the water. The foods and you know it's coming up so that you getting all these energies when you eat it. When you eat the fruit. It's a very deep connects you further to the creator, to the source, into the higher vibratorial planes of existence. You know what I'm saying? And to get off of Earth plane. You're not just supposed to just be reincarnated and being on Earth. This ain't just it, motherfucker. Most High didn't make it like that. He gave you an example to whereas you're never going to see not one thing alike on Earth unless it's its own species. You know? But other than that, ain't no thing alike. You know what I'm saying? So the way to repent is like, yo, you got to go through that season of celibacy. It's not about like, you know, post-workout meal, we're doing mukbangs and eat anything, you know what I'm saying? A mug tried to show us that. Like, yo, he can eat anything and not being truthful about the certain steroids or whatever the fuck they take to make them seem swole in a higher anabolic state, like they just walking around like He-Man or all day. True He-Man itself. We the Prince of Eternia, G. You know what I mean? We eating fruits, berries, and melons and shit. You know what I mean? We interacting with our dragons. they're they're doves right now. But yeah, they're dragons though. They're dragons. So anyways, you know, so when you see what happens to them type of individuals. These are like your prominent YouTubers who are training and working out and shit. They like, yo, I can eat anything. Like it's trying to show like the black gene can eat anything and still be healthy and shit like that. You can eat a lot of shit, but after a while it will catch up to you. You know, diabetes, you know, high blood pressure and all that shit. You already got a high blood pressure, but to eat more sodium and shit like that, this just makes it even more. You eating sodium of an animal, you know, which is like monosodium glutamate, polysodium base 60. You're starting to see a lot of ingredients being revealed. A lot of YouTube or Instagrammers talking about these ingredients is from these companies now. We've been talking about this for 20 some plus years. You know what I'm saying? I'm 2 times grown in this mud, G. So I didn't want to say nothing until I got up in my culture cyphers, which is in my 40s and shit. Just to let you know, things work. We had home births, you know, working out my babies when they was little and shit, training them and shit, swimming, allowing them to, you know, allow them to learn how to swim on their own and to support themselves and build their own faith up. You know, it's a lot of things that go along with this, with eating fruit. Fruit is a part of it, man. That builds your confidence up and it goes along with your kundalini, your sexual energy. That's why, you know, it's a part of sex. When you have it, it's a seductive part of sex. You have fruit, grapes, and all of that shit. You lick it off your girl. It's all a part of it. It makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? All these good things, man. Builds up the serotonin chemical that's inside of you, and it also detoxifies you at the same time. It moves that lymph, that stagnant lymph that's inside you, that can form into tumors later on if you don't check it. So this is very important, G. You know, fruit, they hate on it, but they try to make everything smell like it, G. You know what I'm saying? They hate on it. It open up your eye, it open up your true eye. You'll start seeing things more clearly. You'll start having a more spiritual connection with things. You know what I'm saying? Let alone your own sacred semen connection. You know what I'm saying? You also be connected with the animals. Even if you know, some people can feed animals and they ain't connected to them. But the animals are very intimate. They're connected to the creator. They like love and affection and shit. You look at them, they love each other. Look at them over there. Loving each other. You know what I'm saying? Loving each other. That's what they do. And so, like, when I feed them, they like the love. I could throw shit on the ground, they'll go after it, but they like, nigga, what's up? What you got in your hand? I wanna feel that affection. You know what I'm saying? So they wanna, you know, lay on my chest or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Some people try to get mad at that, like some other, oh, you know, hey, that's not good to whatever. You know, whatever that a nigga doing is not good, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. So those are people that ain't eating fruit. They got parasites in them and shit from eating, you know, poison animal eaters like swine. Swine is a poison animal, man. It's a divided hood. It's the reason why most I say don't eat that shit. Because the guy has parasite, a trichina worm up in it that goes specifically targeted into your spinal column and goes up to 33 vertebrae, which is your light body was supposed to do. But it's something that does. You're supposed to let swine eat dirty shit on the ground and shit, so you won't have dirt. You can actually train them animals. They're real clean. They're not really like supposed to be eaten. You can train them motherfuckers and shit. I lived up in the mountains, man. I'm already knowing up in Hilo. I was up in there. Mothers was scared to come into where I had 5 acres where I was at, man, with streams and shit. Mothers was scared of the goddamn hogs. There was hogs up there, but they was afraid of them and shit. I know how to just be able to adapt. They know your scent. They know if you're fucking toxic or not. They only around if you got some toxic shit in your land. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't eat them things, because when you eat them, you're getting all the toxic energy. This is the reason why they say Jesus put fucking evil energies into the swine. You're eating all of that. So if you haven't ate no meat and you start eating meat, then you're gonna develop symptoms of like schizophrenia, Alzheimer's, all these things. They're related to undigested animal proteins. And your workout people is not telling you about that. Your doctors, they don't even know this shit. The doctors really don't even know this shit. Only like your naturopaths, kind of, or the ones who just really just like, hey man, they just self-study this shit. You know what I mean? You can't just learn this shit. You're just gonna have to just get it revealed to you as you go through, your school of, spirituality. But the fruit comes in is because nobody told you this. Not even no false prophets, not even no Malachi Yorks or no NOIs or just nobody, nigga. Except it was like a white man. I like him too, man. His name is Dr. Robert Morris. He was really hard on fruit, and a couple other individuals that's hard on fruit too. But fruit has always been good. It's always been making you happy. If you ever ate fruit for a long period of time, you was always happy. The watermelon make you swole. But like I say, this certain YouTuber that seen that he can do mukbangs and realize something happened. You ain't had this heart attack and shit like that. Your kidneys can fail. You know what I'm saying? You adrenal glands above your kidneys. Your workout guru should be telling you this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why the fuck they ain't telling you. Why they ain't telling you that shit? They want you to eat what, 3 sausages in the morning and shit, 4, 5 packs of sardines. You ain't even putting out a piece of fruit in your body and shit yet. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know how you really truly feel yet. You put the fruit in your body, you're gonna know exactly how you feel. This is why you're gonna tap. This is how you tap into your spiritual inheritance, which is your happiness. You're cultivating it now. Mothers try to steal that shit. Once you got happiness, you can be broke and still be happy. Black family know that shit, but we got away from it because the illusion of the money separated us and shit. You know what I mean? Like we gonna have more because we got marketed to. We was a demographic for billionaires and shit. We got marketed to give their products, their produce to us. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't relying on the Most High's produce. And that's where we lost. We weren't farmers no more. You know what I'm saying? We started to harm ourselves and shit. You know what I'm saying? Developing their mental, their personality disorders. Shit was gaslighted upon you. This is psychology projected upon you now. Now you think you got to eat a certain way that they eat. The American diet, you got to eat 3 times a day. The bodybuilders say you got to eat 5 times a day and shit. Plus these motherfucking shakes. You know what I'm saying? They ain't say nothing about a piece of fruit. Unless you see one piece of fruit with a meal, man. That's it. You got mothers talking about you got to eat all this protein and shit. Not letting you know that, man, that shit gonna fuck up your kidneys. You got so many bodybuilders there that in the late 30s and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Early 40s or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because their adrenals has been overworked so much that they've been juicing so long that their adrenals is just, they didn't even give a chance for it to revamp. It's bad enough that your adrenals can get re fucked up off of just caffeine alone. And I'm not against caffeine. Some people are, but caffeine alone, you know what I'm saying? So just imagine you adding all this other stuff, and I think they said some name in one of the comments. I'm like, I don't even know none of that shit. I'm glad I don't know that shit. You know what I'm saying? All I know is that them fruits, berries, and them melons, and that fasting, you know what I'm saying? That recycles that cell. That gets you over it. That cell therapy. You know what I'm saying? It's basically like makes you age backwards type shit. They won't tell you that. They want you to not indulge in the fruit. It's the sugar content inside. Sugar is the fuel for the body, man. You know what I mean? You got carbohydrates. Those are sugars. You know what I'm saying? You got fast digestive carbs. You got slow digestive carbs. But the fruit sugar is the best sugar that you're going to get. And if you don't know what type of fruit to eat, just get some grapes. And anytime you're hungry, just go a day of eating grapes only. You ain't got to go 7 days and nothing like that. Those are for the Muslims like, yo, I'm big eyes better than your little you type shit. But no, just Just eat about the grapes for about a day or two, maybe 48 hours, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll notice the whole shine. Your face will be different. Your skin will be tighter. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta have collagen from a cow. You'll be fucking nice and solid from the grapes. You know what I'm saying? You be shining like a motherfucker. Then your light up beside you. Nobody can even know what the hell's that's making you shine too. That's combined. Then you're working out. And they just think they know there's more to it. It's not just, oh, this is a beefed up ass motherfucker and shit. Like, nah, y'all. Fruit makes you intelligent and enhances your intelligence, your intuition, your discernment, all of the gifts that you got, the spiritual gifts of the soul, the fruits of the soul. Ain't that right, Thuggy Dubs? You gonna say what's up? You gonna say what's up? Say hey, baby. They're like, nah, I don't wanna say what's up. They're gonna say hey. They relax now and shit. Okay, I'm sorry. He was about to say what's up. I'm gonna say hi. Okay, cool. They say hi. Okay, they say hey. Yeah. So your vibe would get up pretty goddamn on high, G. I ain't got no food in my hand. They just like, what's up? I'm gonna give them something though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. You look, you rub a little chest. Hey, little nigga, little chest. Me. These are wild animals, man. But you know, they've been around for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's what it is. That's what it really lays at. When you got the wild ones and shit. You ain't just trying to hurt animals and eat them and shit, man. It's not about eating animals. They're really intelligent. Even fish. Fish is intelligent. I was in the water with the fish. Them ones is intelligent, man. They just come up to you and just look at you like, damn. You just be sitting there looking at them and shit like, damn. You know? So just imagine all the life forms you gotta get used to looking at. You gotta be high on your light. You'll be fearful you low on your light. You low on your light, you busting so many nuts, you'll be scared of the dark. You only like the dark if you better cut the lights off and get some pussy or something and shit. You can't even go to sleep with the TV on and shit, off and shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep the TV on, the light on and shit, or whatever the fuck. Afraid of the dark, man. You low on your light. I'm trying to tell you, man. Your light's on the inside. When you dream, you don't have to have no damn sun there to dream, do you? No, motherfucker. The light comes from the highest light of there is, motherfucker, for you to illuminate your dreams, man. Peace. Let me say what's up. It's streaming in 2D graphics. Oh man. Say, man, I'm trying to make it work. You know, they trying to hate on the NAGA out here, man. We're way out here in the Pacific. So they trying to hate. You know what I mean? I had to get out here to broadcast. But it says, that's right. You can't come in it. Hey, I love that. Hey, I love that. Hey, that was a cold sign. If you didn't come out of it, you can't come in it. My screen is broken. I want to say what's up to the name too, man. I hope I can. I gotta get it up. But whoever said that, that's one of the best lines I ever heard in my life. I love that. All right, but yeah, we out here, man. We getting the sun, and you know some volcano energy in the air, which is good. And they don't want you to know that a Naga needs that type of stuff. You got crystals in you. They want you to call yourself Carbon and 666. Like, no, that's the mark of the beast, nigga. You ain't get me again. You ain't get me again, nigga. That's the mark of the motherfucking beast. Nigga, we know what we is. We crystalline beings, man. We transformers in this motherfucker, chief. You know, we transformers. We got the all spark. You know, so that's what it really is. And the animals know. Everybody know. But once you start tapping into your kundalini, that's your spiritual inheritance. You get low. You're like, oh shit, you can't play. You don't like fun no more. You know what I'm saying? You got the personality disorder now. Look that up. It's in. Well, we're gonna go through that anyway. So it's in the ICD-10 medical terminology book, so you can see like, okay, there's a thing called cluster B personality disorder. Yeah, and it's called histrionic, sociopath, and borderlines and narcissism. You know, NPD, BPD. You know, SPD. You know what I mean? So HPD. You know, and it's a comorbid. Like all these little words that the real personal trainers or anyone who healers should be talking about. So you'll be able to go and look these things up for yourself. You're like, God damn, that's for real. Most High, that's Most High's hand right there. Only Most High's doing this work right here, P. Ain't nobody tell us, man. They try to mislead us. All these years, man, the false prophets at 100 years, they still couldn't get us right. You know what I mean? We ain't got no land, we ain't got no sovereign, we ain't teach us how to do shit. Eat right. You can't even eat, you can't just eat beans, motherfucker. That's all they say. They said, they just want to eat beans, just eat beans, man. You know what I'm saying? So what it is that, yo, we doing this. We're taking the kundalini back, right? And we're gonna get the energy up. See, they gotta, come through. They've got to. If I got my birds here, though. That's the energy, G. High vibratorial shit. Probably because I look like this too. But at the same time, it draws men up too because when you're low on your light, I'm here as an example and shit. But some of them get butt hurt and they don't know why they experience that new feeling. It's called like jealousy a little bit. Like I like him and I hate this motherfucker at the same goddamn time, man. But it's like, don't worry, that's part of the game. But you got to master that feeling. You know what I'm saying? So stop watching porn and shit too. You know, especially interracial black porn. And that's just like the worst, motherfucker. Niggas already having competition with each other. It's the worst already. We already know niggas swap as hell, man. So just imagine we already know. But y'all ain't got no wins. Once we get, I'm just saying, G, if we was really in our low self, that's really what it is, you know? And now you got people, now you online, you on YouTube and shit, is like promoting, uh, Asian women at you now. You see older white women coming at your ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is this women? You don't see no sisters up there. Unless, that might be on some sites, I don't know. But I don't see them and shit. You know, that 6D is in the game. I'm like, all right, y'all, catch what I was thinking and shit. I was thinking of an old sexy white bitch. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We keep it royal hood, man. And that's the only way we can keep it, you know what I'm saying, 100 when it comes to that. Not like we're keeping it real, but this is royal hood. You know, we came through some things. And so, yeah, the fruit, they hate on it. They're going to hate on it. You're going to have a lot of people hating on the fruit, especially because it's going to actually do what it do. It's actually a medicine, man. It actually heals you. It actually makes you feel good. You can actually go longer without eating. You know what I'm saying? You can actually think of other things besides of busting that ass. You know what I'm saying? You can actually think of other things besides going into the bathroom like, nah, and sitting down on the toilet for a second. You don't want to do all that, man. Save that energy, man. Get up first thing in the morning and start working out. Eat you a piece of fruit first thing in the morning, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't want to hold everybody. I just want to let you know they hate. They just don't like the fact that fruit is that empowering for you, your soul, your spirit. And it's definitely going to help you along with semen retention. Eat 80% of fruit, and if you eat meat, you know what I'm saying? Eat some fish, sardines, stuff like that. But anything above that, your workout guru or your personal workout trainer shouldn't be telling you to eat high amounts of protein like that, unless it's like peas or a vegetable shake or something like that, or something that you can make that it tastes real good for you to accept. But some people try to overdo it and thinking that you just gotta eat, and it's not really that. When they say eat, that means eat the right things at the right time. You know, like myself, I like feeling clear. You know, you can like to feel heavy. I like to feel clear now. I did the heavy thing. I got to something ready to do something. I came all the way from 137. I was ready, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I never thought I can weighed 160. When I got to 160, I was like, damn. It was a certain science I did, and I just kept going. I got to 170 something. It was a plateau. I changed it up. I got to 185, and I got to 195, and I got to 210. But I was swole. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm more, I'm more comfortable at the weight that I'm at. And I know the differences of what it feels when you're taking certain shakes. I never took no pills or nothing like that, but shakes or glutamine's cool, or creatine can blow you out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I know the differences. It just depends on how you truly want to feel and what you like to feel like. If you ain't got enough protein in you, then creatine can make you bloated because you don't have enough protein inside of your body. I don't care if it's from animal or whatever. You just ain't got enough in it. So your body will try to eat all that shit up. This mother got to keep trying to come back and shit. What's up, man? And so if you ain't got enough of that inside you, your body will you feel like you got a lot of air in your gut and shit like that, and that's because of the creatine. But you want to have a good, healthy source of creatine too, where it comes from, because you don't want to just take anything they give to you. They're trying to give you anything. They're gonna mask it up. They're gonna give you pre-workout with all kind of shit. You be like, damn, I got lion nuts up in my shit. I didn't know, but lion nuts. I guess I'm gonna be confident. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some lion nuts. And before you know it, they got all kind of shit, man. So that's why if I was able to do, or if I'm gonna do any of any of the pre-workouts, things of that nature, it's going to be, we're going to monitor. We're going to show you how it's made and everything, but it's going to be mostly just BCAs. And if I did a pre-workout, it's just going to be it's going to be a nice healthy workout. You know what I mean? A nice healthy pre-workout where it's just geared to not just pure stimulant, but just things that'll get your just getting you tweaked up. You know what I mean? Having your muscle fibers going and getting your mental. We're using BCAs for your mental focuses now. You know what I'm saying? And combining them together. But at the same time, you're going to be eating that fruit, so that's going to be pushing out anything that's when you start to accumulate plaque on your cellular walls and on your lymphatic ducts. Any of those plaques start to get cleared out just because you're eating that fruit. eating oranges and shit like that, that's gonna start clearing everything out you. And that's acidic, but that's so powerful that it'll clean your insides out. You know what I mean? You can use oranges, it clean your my copper is cleaning my copper out, you know, or lemons I meant, you know what I'm saying, cleans my copper up. So it just goes to show you, you know what I'm saying? These things is most I made it already powerful for you. If you're wearing copper, guess what? Yeah, lime can clean your copper up. It can also clean all kind of other shit up too, your clothes and everything, depending on how you dilute it. You know, it can clean a lot of shit, make it look brand new, spanking brand new. This is lime or orange peel, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But the power of fruit can do a lot of things. If you extract this energy from it, it can clean things. It can make it glow. It can make it float. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to eat no food, no solid food for days at a time. When you get yourself up, I got a crowd over here. These mothers over here looking at my. I'm like, nah, man, what's going on about your day? I'm surprised y'all out here in the sun like this and shit. I know you want to ask a question, but I ain't in the mode of asking questions. I gotta be like, yo, man, it's $100 a question. Cause I know it's a question. You know what I'm saying? It's never a statement. If it's a statement, and it comes right back to a question and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's obvious that I'm in a certain position. You know what I'm saying? In the status of the natural world, period. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being in the world that we see in the commerce society and shit. You know, because that's gonna start to fade. You know, everybody's gonna be on an equal playing field at that point, and when we're at an equal playing field, then we'll see, you know, that actual stats of creation in the cosmos. Okay, it's going on. We see who's creating, who's who, and who's what, and who can make those creations more, you know, vivid. You know what I mean, and reach more people. Well, we're not. We're gonna see whose power is what, or whose position is what in the world, as far as when it comes to humans and shit. But yeah, they're gonna hate on fruit. I'm gonna wrap it up right now because you know, like I say, I have my husband around, and I gotta feed my little thuggy doves and shit, because they just sitting there just chilling, and I'm sitting under the coconut tree with 3 and 4 minutes, man. I was like, golly, knocked down all them champagne coconuts. Who was out here eating coconuts all day? I was giving it to everybody, clink, 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 ding, ding. Nah. But anyways, though, yeah. So yeah, man, fruit is definitely powerful. It's super powerful. You see them damn gorillas eating fruit. Watch a gorilla eat fruit. Man, watch how they look on their face when they eating that shit, G. It's super enjoy. You gotta learn how to enjoy the fruit. You don't eat it like cooked food. You don't eat fruit. You don't eat fruit like you about to eat a bowl of rice and shit. You know, you eat fruit. It's enjoyable. It's you go and sit down somewhere to yourself. You start to consume. You know what I mean, and think things. You allow yourself to meditate. Just allow yourself to go. Just enjoy the fruit. You ain't got to eat no heavy food right away. That fruit will digest in like, I don't know, half hour and shit. You ain't even got to eat no meal yet. Just get the fruit out the way. Eat a fruit bowl. Enjoy it. Go. If you smoke some herb and shit, go somewhere and smoke some herb, man. Then before you eat, get ready to eat your fruit. You probably gonna be not even want to smoke because the herb kind of curb your appetite. But if you eat the fruit, it goes in and do what it do. Your stomach becomes a little smaller. You know what I'm saying? Everything's gonna become smaller now. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna want as much food in your gut. You don't want a lot of all that shit in your gut, anyways. But you're gonna be thinking fast, quick, because you ain't got a lot of food in your gut, man. You're gonna be quick, fast. Let me see if I can walk over here. Thank you, Dubs. Y'all ready? Come on, y'all. I wanted them to move out the way so I can go over here to my thing. That's they butts. I see them. Yeah. So yeah, man. With that being said, I thank y'all for joining me. I'm gonna check out what we got going on in here so I can answer something that I got for the family. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Y'all the family. I'm paying attention to y'all. Let's see what my man says. Sunchild. What up? So what up, my G? What's good? Trying to get out on the first ever hearing about the fruitarianism. I wonder why the system doesn't push fruit diets. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they know that they're like, damn, they're the fountain of youth. You can tell a person who eats fruit. You can look at that motherfucker like, oh, that motherfucker eat fruit. Just look at him. Look at him. When you see celebrities, they specifically got to go on certain diets like that to raise their vibe and shit. Certain, you know, when they're going like on the red carpet and shit, everything has to be immaculate and shit. Fruit helps you to be at that point, G. You know what I mean? So yeah, that carnivore diet, it's like you coming from a carnivorous being. Before you know it, they eat their whole planet up. If they haven't learned how to fast and shit, you know what I'm saying? If they ain't learn how to fast, the whole planet would be desolate. That's kind of like how these mugs coming from other planets, like, man, hey, our world fucked up. We ate it all up. Now we here to your world, finna eat your shit up too. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh hell no, nigga, no, nigga, you better learn how to breathe ether. Motherfucker, you ain't finna come to our shit and eat up all the goddamn fish. I'm watching people every day, man. They out here fishing every day. Like, y'all been doing this shit for 200 years every single day, huh? They ain't mustn't had no encounter with them orcas, them killer whales. Them motherfuckers ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers are fishing killers. Most high, you see them face to face, you know they gonna kill your ass damn near if you ain't cool with them. Like niggas will be again. You know what I'm saying? Cause we was all this stuff ain't nothing new under the sun. We already got it in stone. They showed it already that we was in scuba tanks. We had scuba tanks, scuba diving, you know how to deep dive, all that stuff. But yeah, but the fruit, that's what it is, shit. Let me check, see what's going on. I thank you for watching, Sunchild, man, cause that's what's up. You keep it going, you know what I mean? It says I be on on that Sun Warrior brand. Cause you can be outside, G, and you'll be so surprised that, you know, you'd be so surprised, G, that the sun will be feeding your ass. You'd be surprised, G. The elements, it's like the sun and the elements. Cause somebody was like, oh, they was trying to say, you know, and I like the Waspi, but they'll be like, oh, Waspi will tell you that, oh, the sun doesn't bring heat, but it's like, yo, if you're in the shade, ain't it cool? You know what I mean? Come out, ain't it warm under the sun, you know? Even at time, if it's cold as hell, and it's cold outside, the sun ain't outside, it's cold, but the sun come out, it'd be a little warmer versus you standing in the cold. So yeah, the sun feeds you. You got melanin molecule. You gotta understand that when you eat that fruit, it's gonna train your melanin molecule to absorb these things even more better. You know what I'm saying? Even more better. It says, but yeah, dog, I appreciate that. I appreciate you definitely adding on. And protein, man, protein is good. I'm gonna go ahead and get back into my own shake proteins. I stopped drinking my little shake, but shakes work, G. They actually work. You make your own little shake up, you be cool with it. You know, so you got some protein, some pea protein, you mix it in with whatever drink you want to drink. I'm most likely, if I come up with my own concoction, man, we get it off, we'll be like that, because it's brand new. This is a whole new lane. No matter who try to create something, it ain't gonna work. I gave me the blueprint on me in the bad way and shit, but he gave us that nigga and shit. You see, Mustard already tried this shit. He tried it for a year. Like, yo, I'm only doing this watermelon and I'm doing it. Y'all ain't doing it. Well, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You been through some shit already, motherfucker. You been on steroids for I don't know how many years, nigga. Shit, you don't give a fuck. You probably insecure. We're curing all of that right here, man. We're curing insecurities. Yeah, some shit is entertaining to watch. You know, mukbangs are entertaining to watch and to listen to. Gluttony, that's entertaining. But watching me eat food is entertaining too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a part of the whole little, you know, corporeal existence, the physical existence and shit. It's hard to master that. But when you're eating the right foods, I'm not saying you eating some crystal light or some liquid light, which is fruit, you're like, damn, that shit does something. It's like, it makes me more smarter. You know what I'm saying? It makes you more lighter. Makes you more not quick to anger and shit. Because there's some shit that make you mad out this motherfucker quick, especially if you got that animal protein up in you. That's why we're gonna have the whole campaign, get the fuck out the whey. You drinking that whey protein with all them caseins and, you know, cow milk and shit like that up in there, bro. That alone, get the fuck out the way. I'm gonna probably have a shirt to say that on some shorts. But yeah, we just naked out this jank with stones from the beach, which is basically crystals, but the beach ain't nothing but crystals. You know what I'm saying? It's sand. That's lava stones and shit. You know what I'm saying? What's up, y'all? They over here like, what's up? What's up? But that's lava. They just wanted to get up on the Naga. But that's lava stone though. You know what I'm saying? And what that is crystals up in there, man. Man, we crystal people, man. We've been wearing diamonds and shit the whole time. If you wear a diamond, you can't even lie. We weren't even liars. You know what I'm saying? All of us had diamonds. We were all kings and shit. We were all niggas. You know what I mean? So we all wore diamonds on our left side. If you lied, that diminished the power of the diamond, which is basically taking away your power from the ether, the F. So yeah, when you eat that fruit is the power of the F. You're getting back online again. And you raising that light body, that kundalini energy up to the crown chakra. And if you're eating meat, you're just gonna have to eat like more, try to discipline yourself on fish. You know, get out the steak. That's kind of heavy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Steak is heavy. That's nightmarish. That's like first resurrection type shit. You know, pork. And don't be playing around. You know what I'm saying? Don't just get something and die and shit. A lot of people don't understand the value of life. When you come to certain parts, like, you know, third world countries type shit, so they don't really understand thou shalt not kill like that. It's in them to know better. You know what I mean? Because it's like Most High programmed them into it. If you're like a species, like grafted people who just don't eat, they just don't feel no pain and shit like that, but they show certain things, and some part of them is cut off, then That's different. You know what I mean? That's different. A lot of people, they react off of passion and emotion and shit, and then be like, damn, regret to set in. You know. So some people are just naturally regretful just by living, and that's when you're dealing with people who are opposite of like the original type of people, because when you're dealing with original people, it's the opposite. Everything is on your face. Like, you may not want everybody all in your face. You don't want nobody to do all that shit. There's some people that want people in their face. I want people to do all that. You know what I'm saying? So that's not really gonna work unless you with your own tribe. Then yeah, y'all got a A alike, B alike, C alike understanding type thing going on, because why? You're eating the same type of foods. You're a tribe. You know what I'm saying? Our tribe is not eating the same foods no more. We out here eating the idolizers' food. They idolize us. And now we eating some of their shit. We eating fish with no scales. We eating octopuses and shit. Shit that cause gout. You know what I mean? Certain fish that cause gout. You ain't supposed to eat all this. Most I said, man, nigga, if you're gonna eat some fish, eat this. If you're gonna eat the fucking land animals, eat the shit with the hoofs. It's this way. But really, you're supposed to be eating that, dog. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be eating these fruits. We're supposed to be reaching up to the sky for the food, digging under the ground for the roots. You know what I'm saying? Only mug we understand is the creator. You know what I'm saying? So don't let them trick you with the wordplay. And then because you got a lot of these old regurgitating ass Negroes out this piece that just swear they're just really super intelligent, where they can talk a lot of shit, where it's like, oh, well, you get the diabetes and you did it, you know what I'm saying, whatever they got going on, and they just look at them, they're puffy as a motherfucker and shit, you know what I'm saying? You probably got a lot of candida up in you and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the one to judge, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna talk the part, you gotta be something about it. And I know long life ain't really a thing that you can actually go for, but as long as you get the understanding, most likely get you there for whatever amount of time that you need, and that's what it is. But at the same time, if you really want to help yourself and you think you need a little bit longer to understand the game, then yeah, you're gonna have to detox and shit like that. But if you got somebody that's just talking it and you don't see them with no kind of juice, I used to see Dick Gregory always had a green juice in his hand when he talking shit. I think he was talking shit. If I'm eating vegetables, if I'm eating fruits, I'm talking shit, but I ain't got no fruit. I'm fasting right now. We just came off the Sabbath, the true Sabbath, on the 30th, where the rare black moon was at. So we harnessed those energies. You know what I mean? And we're still carrying it on. And it's the new year. It was the new year before yesterday, or before today. You know what I mean? Because we're rolling with the Sabbath. We're just rolling with what the Most High say, G. We're honoring the 4 sacred days of the moon. Because you're going to have haters always trying to do fucking moon magic on your ass and shit. But you lined up with the Most High, doing what it's supposed to do. And that moon magic ain't shit. Just bounce off your ass. You may take the energy and use it, and motherfuckers see you with just happy as a motherfucker, got bread and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because these people just wish bad on you. They just enemies of the Most High. You just living your life. You don't know how many people dislike you and shit for that. But to counter that is eating the right foods and shit. You ain't gotta go dive to the bottom of the ocean and get some clam that's closed down there and eat that motherfucker and shit. Who taught you that? You know what I mean? So I'm just letting you know. You're gonna get some foods, eat what them dolphins is eating. Eat what no, you ain't gotta eat what the killer whales eat. Them motherfuckers be eating whales' tongues and shit. Like dive right into the whale's mouth and eat the tongue for 2 hours straight. Like, damn, you fucking killer. They find out how to. They something else. We gotta go with them. We gotta find our way. They go to B right there. On the Most High. Where Most High? But they went down. They go Swift over there. What's up, Swift? Swift like, nigga, man, if you ain't got, you don't here and put something in my motherfucker, my belly, dog. But yeah, let me say what's up. All right, so Broski says love them cherries. That's right, man. Them cherries is bomb as a motherfucker. Hey, them shits is good as hell. I'm sorry, man. I can't wait. Why do they make them cost so daggone much though? It's like shit. But see, cherries are like just ice food, because every time they show a movie with evil men trying to eat cherries and shit, they chuck off of it and shit. It's fucked up. But that's like Most High way. It's like Most High, yeah, it's on like hot butter popcorn. I got a homie. What's up, man? I got an apartment I have to get to now. Let me see what else in the room real quick, my brothers. I can't even see the bottom part of the whoop. It says, any way to gain muscle. Okay. I see it says Fester. So I'm gonna say Brother Fester because my screen is cracked right here. I hope I'm saying the right thing. Any way to gain muscle. Okay, muscle, it takes about 12 years to gain about a few pounds of muscle. So it depends on how you want to look while you're gaining. You want to get stronger while you're doing it. Now, if you're about to work out, I guarantee you, this is the secret. So you just think you just do your push-ups, your regular push-ups, but you got to do them 2 different ways, though. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do regular push-ups and that's it. You got to do regular push-ups and then some type of diamond type of push-ups. But but you got to do, you're starting off 3 sets of like 10. If you ain't used to doing 10, 10. You know what I mean? Then, you know, do that every other day. That's how you start off slow. Next, do pull-ups. Start off slow. You know what I mean? So you'll start getting big once you start eating right after the workout. Your body will start being normalized. Now, you'll be your normal self. It'll either lose weight or it'll either pick up weight. Now, if you're eating very small meals, like I'm talking about, like when they say small, like 5 meals a day, they got to be really small. I'm talking about like a candy bar here, whatever, fruit here. But I would say just fruit for the whole thing. But at the same time, some people can't be that disciplined. So it's like some type of healthy candy bar, some type of whatever type of grain or whatever every 2 hours or so, 2.5 hours. You're doing that, it gets your body in like a natural anabolic state, which either make your body lose weight or turn the fat into fuel, or you'll gain weight to be like, it just start growing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what type of body type you are. If you're a mesomorph, then you're easier to gain weight. You're endomorph or ectomorph, you're either skinny and it's hard for you to gain weight, or you're just scrawny and you just don't got no muscle. It's one of those three, and it's comorbid within those. You know what I mean? So that's really what it is. I'm gonna have to have a whole chart so we can see what type of body type you are. And I'm talking about anyone who's watching, so you can be like, okay, I'm kind of like a big guy. I'm big boned, they say. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I want to lose this type of weight. Well, there's a science to losing that weight. Some people try to do a calorie deficit, but that may not work for certain beings who are big. There are Samoans out here. And the Samoans, to me, I think they kept them away from us, from Nagas in America, man. Them are some of the strongest people I've ever met in my entire life. Some of the most strongest people in the world. If not, they gotta be top-notch strongest people in the world, G. I'm talking about physical brute strength, G. Them motherfuckers are strong. You know that dude that played for the Pittsburgh Steelers, he was strong as hell. Can you imagine a whole team full of them? You know what I'm saying? I don't think so, man. Them motherfuckers are strong, G. They're like juggernauts, you know? And that would have made the nigga get his whole game even stronger, because he's been playing with the Caucasians for so long. You know, it kind of lowers your whole thing. But if you're playing with your family, like your Tongans and your Samoans and shit, the ones are big boned and thick, they naturally big boned. They can't be skinny. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying they just strong. You know what I'm saying? You know. So, because I had a couple Samoans, like, it was a Samoan girl. It was like, man, you're skinny. How you get skinny like that? You know, I'm just like, this is just a part of my genome. You know what I mean? Even though niggas got different types, big, small, all this stuff. But most of the Samoans, they don't have no skinny. They just have big bone and everyone big. Chicks, you already know. What Cole say? It's more big women in Samoa. And it is, too. And I had a friend. She was thick as I don't know what, but strong. She do everything I do. She be jogging and shit. I mean, she stopped whatever she was doing in the street. She seen me. She was like, hey, man, fuck that. I'm going to start doing this shit. Because she seen I was different from the joggers in the street. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't jogging up down the street. I got a backpack or something. I started making people get backpacks and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're like, man, what is the secret and shit? It's more, they don't want to ask, you know, they rich. Instead of some of them just come to hand money, but that just depends who they are. But yeah, Samoans, they're really strong, man. And they can't, like I said, they're big boned. They can't lose weight like that. You know what I'm saying? They can lose weight enough. She got pretty skinny, but she was still thick. Her legs were still thick. It looked damn near abnormal and shit, because she was so damn, her legs was naturally big. You know what I'm saying? Everything was voluptuous. Head big anyways, like, this and shit. It went boom. They don't even button. Same difference, man. I love y'all, my Samoan people, man. Y'all know y'all part of the triangle and shit out here, man. So we know we're part of the whole tribes and shit. You know what I mean? It's y'all, your families out here too, y'all. There's some pretty women too, and handsome brothers. I'm not knocking nobody out. You know what I'm saying? I've been celibate for a while, so I ain't tripping. There's none of that. You know, but and they're naturally on like the heart chakra, G. So that's why nobody can come out here being on some bullshit. You can't be on the low chakra shit, because the island, the Aina, this area, this triangle will fuck you up. It'll fuck you up because you're not in tune yet. And the way to get back in tune, you want to come back to Lemuria, which is out here. To get accepted, you got to get on that fruits, berries, and melons diet, get outside, get back in tune with nature. This is one of the best times, especially if you're in wintertime. Boy, you go out there by yourself, find you a creek, like, damn, smoke a little L and shit, get your little fruit, like, man, I'm going to work out. You got the whole winter, G. You're going to be money, watch your spiritual videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get your God Body Supernatural videos going on and shit. We'll get a little bit more in depth. But yeah, y'all, you know, that's pretty much what it is. I am going to hop off now. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. Gotta answer my homie again. Let's see. Fester. I see Ronald Fester. I see it went up a little bit so that I can see. Shout out. Thank you. He says, excuse me. This is I'm eating only fruits for the past month, and I'm definitely getting ripped. That's definitely right. I know you can't help but to get ripped. This is not losing weight, but definitely getting stronger. Yes. It says Fritos is the way to go. It says Fritos, I think it says the way to go. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Blessings. You know, so we got this far, y'all, and it's been mothers who actually looked out for me. Who I don't even know it was in Cash App. I got the real Cash App. It's on the page now. Anytime I use it now, it's Light Body Works. You know, so I wanted to let you know that I got any of the you know the donation. So I appreciate you because I ain't write out meal plans, so it was the donation that helped the NAGA. And I don't really buy things because I'm fasting from the world. I don't be buying shit in the stores. I don't even have the desire to go in the store no more. I don't even buy a Swisher. I don't even go in the store. I get these tea leaves if I go in there, or maybe $1.27 pack of papers that they got out here now, but they don't really cost, you know, real papers out here cost like $3. But I'm just saying, I don't have to really buy things unless I'm going on the beach and camping and I'm getting like little camping gear and shit. I got my axe, my knives and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But I might want to have to get, you know, tarps and stuff. So I appreciate those donations for that. So if I go to another part, I can go camp and chill, be by Dolo, be with the angels and be with Most High, you know what I'm saying? Be on my little me retreat and get my little coconuts and, you know, fast and stuff. And work out outside, you know, with the familiar spirits that's over at that place, you know. So yeah, those would it be. So I thank y'all for whoever, you know, definitely donated. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. They had to cut me off. But I'm gonna attend to them because I know they ready. They've been so patient. And y'all been so patient. You've been so patient, man. Come here and say what's up, dude. Y'all say what's up. Come here, y'all. Say hey. Say hey. What's up? Yeah, man, they've been so patient. Hey, y'all. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in, man. Make sure you get them fruits in right after you get that dang on workout in. And workout is gonna make you feel good no matter what kind of job you do. You're gonna be richer than the goddamn on supervisor. He got more money in you, but shit, you just open there feeling good, jamming and shit. They're gonna try to take your happiness from you, but it can't, because most likely gonna have something else lined up for you. That's when it's gonna start lining up. Like it don't matter what door closed, it's gonna have something else open. You start lining up with the frequency. It's like it don't matter no more because you're the baby. All right, I love y'all, and I'll be with you in the next one. Peace.